Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Originally this episode was going to be a normal chill one, and then the last 24 hours happened. So I have a feeling we're just going to talk about that. I wasn't sure whether I'd do like a dedicated video, or I would just like kind of throw it into a video, but I figured I'd throw it into a video because why not? We have a thing from Wardog for gaining 10 clients, we'll see what that is. Zucker, it's time for a riddle. What did the cake say while cutting an onion? I'm in tears. Kid says, when I close my eyes I see the most beautiful sunset ever. I wish I could show it to you, the range and depth of colours are astonishing. This isn't helping, is it? And for Mom, that brief time of year when nature is too indecisive to be either too hot or too cold. If only my own indecisiveness was this enjoyable. Should I bring a jacket or no? And of course, we bought some stuff for our diner, I believe, so. Right, cool. Did buy KK Wolf Song thinking that was a thing. But yeah, no, if you haven't heard the news, as of yesterday, Queen Elizabeth II died, I'm British in case none of you have called along from the accent. So yeah, it was quite weird. I know to a lot of people I am the British person they know, so I figured I'd like briefly touch on it in this. Wow, I actually got a song correct. Okay, cool. But yeah, no, I'm like the de facto British person and like a server or two, so I figured I'd talk about it on video. It was weird, right? Because in case you don't know, they announced at like midday that she was under medical supervision, and then at like 6:30, I believe, they announced like she'd passed away. So it was a weird timeline of events. And yeah, what's funny is that my piano lesson is on Thursdays, which was yesterday, and it started at 6:30. So I was mid-lesson, and then I looked at my phone because I had a hunch that they were going to announce it on the hour at like 7. And I just pick up my phone, just innocuously, because I was in between playing songs. And I just turned to my piano teacher and I said, "Oh, you'll never believe what's happened. Queen's died." And fair they have a point. She said, "I'm probably going to remember that forever now." Just like, yeah, no, I have a thing. I was alive for when a monarch died. There, like, a lot of people can't claim that. Like, she was queen for 70 years. She was getting on. But yeah, no, it was weird. Like, the whole day had been weird, because, in case you don't know, there's like an operation of when this stuff happens, but already, things are a bit off, and it feels like a horror movie, because it was like a slow burn. Okay, all the news presenters started switching into black, which was like, typically your omen sign, and they had a special program on the BBC starting when the news came out, going on until 6, and then I was sat down at tea time, and the special program is still going on. They hadn't swapped to the regular news. This wasn't a section on the news about it. This was still the special program, and it was at 6:13 or something. And I had a feeling like when I realised it's still going on, I kind of felt like that's it, you know? And yeah, it was. And it sucks, right? I'm not gonna say this forever, but it feels weird to have someone that's like, whether you realised it a lot or not, was a constant presence in your life, and now they're gone. That's like, oh, the national anthem is "God Save the King," and now it's like, ugh. So it's a curious thing, honestly. Like it feels weird whether you are a British person or not. Although that does lead me into my second thing of the video. Okay, I know like most of my audience is British, some of you are American, but Jesus, shut up, just stop. That is a thumbnail and a half, but yeah, no, I've seen a lot of people, the moment she died, it was immediate like a disrespect, everything goes out the window, Liz is dead type deal, and it was, oh, it hurt. It hurt just a little bit, because it's like, do I want to get into the nuances of why the Queen had her ups and downs? Probably not, but yeah, you know, we'll take a thumbnail shot here. But yes, no, she was like a bit controversial, as is the monarchy at large. But yeah, no, immediately everyone was dogpiling on it. On Twitter, there were people saying, "Oh, why are the British people so upset? You know, you never say this if people are upset over a Minecraft YouTuber, parasocial relationships, this, that, the other." Like, there was like a lot to dig through. Some of it was warranted from like certain nations and like groups where it's like, okay, yeah, you have a point. But then there were people just shitting on her for the sake of, haha, British, and posting that one Megamind clip. I hate the fact some of it was funny. because I want to be blindly mad, like, how dare they disrespect it. But I did let out a chuckle once or twice. But yeah, no, seriously, it kind of hurt to open Twitter, and it's like, you can see, especially Americans, they were just people that didn't get it, and it was like, haha, Queen's dead, and then they'll laugh as if it's something quirky, and it's like, it is kind of annoying as a British person. Like, I'm not the biggest royalist in the world, but it was like, you can have your hold-ups, but just for right now, okay, that looks snazzy. How much is it? I'm buying that, that's cool. Yeah, just for right now, like, hold yourself back, you know? Like, right now isn't the time. She hadn't been dead 24 hours. And like, even then, it's like, I don't want to get into it, but it literally just it felt cruel. Yeah, I suppose I kind of want to vent that. I did go on a blocking spree. A lot of those posts which were immediately throwing caution to the wind and like, the Queen's dead. Especially a lot of like more obnoxious. Again, I don't want to pin this all on Americans, but like the Minecraft stands that were clearly American and just had like no attachment to it, and the whole exposure to the Queen as a YouTuber doing the funny, oh, I'm British and I love the Queen. But it was, yeah, no, I went on a blocking spree. I don't know how many people I blocked, but it was a fair few hundred. I literally just went through the replies of something, and anything that was a bit off, it was block. In case you don't know, I'm quite on it when it comes to blocking people on Twitter. So much so to the point, I'm proud to announce that I have just passed over 82,000 people blocked. Yeah, you wouldn't think one person would have that much hatred in them, would you? But like, nah. It's like, it's like a generational long thing at this point. It's like, I passed the torch. It's like, now it's your turn to block more people, future me. Yeah, it felt good to do that. It was like a nice little vent of frustration. Like, if people hold this belief, I probably don't want them on my timeline anyway. So it was a nice purging, and yeah, it's really hard to explain the whole situation. But yeah, no, so I went on my blocking spree, and it felt nice. Again, it feels weird because the Queen obviously doesn't know me personally, but it's like, didn't know me, oh god, I have to switch to past tense. But it feels weird. And honestly, I don't think from like, all of the people in the countries in the world can be invested, but I think, by and large, the British public is like when it was announced, a bunch of people were showing disrespect anyway, and then when it was announced, people doubled down. It rubbed me the wrong way. So I suppose like the message of this episode is like, be considerate more than anything. Like, the Queen can be like a little bit morally grey when you read into history, that's fine. But I'd argue like there's something more morally grey about like the way the internet, parts of the internet at least, reacted in the immediate aftermath. And that's kind of something I wanted to get out of the video because it's been bothering me a while. But yeah, so that's that. With that said, that does mean we're in 12 days of mourning. In case you don't, there's a whole protocol. I rewatched the video about when Queen Elizabeth dies. If you've ever seen like a meme about what happens when Queen Elizabeth dies and there's an exploding Big Ben in the thumbnail, yeah, watch that one for the culture. But yeah, no, we're in 12 days of mourning now, starting today. This is the first. So it's kind of out of respect, dress in darker colours and what have you. And the final day of mourning is on my birthday. And I believe you'll get a day off to watch the funeral, depending on when it is. So, honestly, it's going to be a weird next few days while everyone kind of gets over it and adjusts to having a king. I mean, speaking to the nation tonight, actually, so it'll be interesting to see kind of what he says and what have you. But yeah, no, tomorrow was a very, very yesterday was a very weird day, which I think it would be for most people is the thing. Like, this kind of like constant presence in your life has been put under like, you know, medical supervision, and there's like suspicious circumstances, and then like TV channels are acting a bit like this is the endish, and then you get the kicker. It's like, it literally felt as though it was constructed out of a horror movie because it was just unnerving. Like all that happened. Either way, thank you, Nook Miles. I assume that's for doing a gyroid. No, that is the 100th trash. I'm sorry. The distribution of when those things happen is actually awful. Broke our first tool on the first day, 20 just over a week in, 50 just over a month in, and then 100 just over 2 years and 5 months in. Sheesh. Anyway, Bob, you're thinking of moving away, so I'm going to ignore you. I don't want you to leave. You nice, you can stay. But yeah, no, I'm working tonight at 7, so I do need to play catch up. Work have actually scheduled me to work on Sunday when I told them I couldn't work that day. I'm off to see Dan Howell, he's before me in Manchester, so... Luckily that isn't off because of the Queen. If it did, be a bit of a bummer because I've already paid to go and what have you, but... No, I'm not here to sell something, I'm here to buy something, aren't I? Yeah. No, that isn't cancelled, but I need to tell my manager tonight, when I'm in, you know, like, hey, I can't work today, FYI, well, tomorrow, on Sunday, FYI. And, yeah, so that'll be. Hopefully that goes down well, because I did tell them in advance. And tonight is a wedding, kind of following on from what I said in the last GameCube upload. It's Friday, which means the darts people will be in, but it's also a very, very big and very particular wedding reception, so... And then there's me, I'm wearing a black t-shirt because of yesterday's events anyway. But I don't really have any suit pants, so I'm hoping I can turn up to bartend this wedding in jeans and just hope they're okay with it. I was gonna hope and pray and keep working on video stuff because, yeah. Fruit pastel for the road. I haven't had them in ages. They made them vegan and they tasted really bad for a while, but honestly, they're not too bad now. I might go back on them. It's like, you're vegan friendly, do you still have sugar in? Maybe I'll forgive you. Maybe I'll forgive you, Roundtrees. I won't forgive you for shelving jelly tots. Those were like the MVP of sweets in the UK, but maybe I'll go back on fruit pastels. I'm gonna pick them up off like a whim, but this is the flavour I don't like. I'm sure it's perfect ASMR for you right here. So yeah. You brew me that coffee, Brewster. I thought it was fitting to come get a coffee this episode. It was like a, you know what? I know he says it's coffee, but let's pretend it's tea for the time being. This one's for you, Liz. Elizabeth II, Her Majesty. Screenshot that. That's going in the Neremik history books right there. A toast to the recently deceased Queen of England. Dig God, when I'm 60, I'm gonna have one hell of a history. And again, no more Nook Miles. Not that I shall complain. And it's double points. You'll love to see it. Okay. So what else has been going on then? I've got a problematic folder on my computer. It's, I'm trying to delete it, but it takes forever to delete. It goes so slow. It's like, oh shit, it's still running. It's like, it's still discovering the files. It's on like 200,000 now. Like, it's yet to start deleting them. It's just finding the files. It's been funny. As I said, I've been having computer issues, so I've reset my computer, but I've like managed to carry over a lot of the data, which to a point I think was kind of a stupid move. Maybe a clean reset would have like been more fluid and what have you, but things seem to be operating just fine. Did like a defrag, a check disk, just to make everything was like in working order, and it does seem to be. So yeah, I'm just glad I'm just glad everything's kind of working again. Is the thing, because it's like it was a real pain in the ass when like multiple days went by and I just couldn't, you know, I just couldn't really catch a break. Anyway, I said I'd put you on the beach a while ago, so okay, you know what? Yeah, they're facing that way is better. If I walk this way, yeah. Or actually, you know what? No, you walk out to sea. You let all like incoming visitors know that this is my island, and you intimidate them, you guy. Yeah. Right. Oh. If it's not like I keep like losing my energy mid-sentence, by the way, I did just record Ace Attorney for 55 minutes, so yeah. You know, life has its moments. Yeah, let's see, anything else interesting going on today, though? Not that I'm particularly aware of, is the thing. Like, so I'm just hoping work is quiet. I know it's a wedding, but it's like, if I can just not be stressed on my shift, I'll be happy. I'm going to try and get all my stuff recorded and maybe have something start exporting when I leave for work. It's a work in progress, but I'm just hoping it can come to fruition, because if so, that'd be nice. I want to order another one of you for my cafe area, but I don't know where to put you. Actually, what is that called? What is that called? I'll go look into ordering that on my app. That is called a frozen drink machine. I should have expected as much, but now we can find it quickly. Give me that Nook shopping. Right, no we don't. We want that and F. There was a lot more stuff in this than you would think. Alright, LMNOPQRS. Yes, there we go. Order. It looks good. It could fit well in our diner, I think. Okay. No, that should be arriving next episode. Throw that down. Maybe do some more Happy Home Paradise stuff. I don't know. Speaking of Happy Home Paradise, though, that does jolt my memory. I mean, my synapses are working today. Let's go throw down the rug that we got from Wardle. Why not? It'll increase our Happy Home Academy points. So I mean, what do we got to lose? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's great. Oh, seriously though, I'm feeling the squeeze. I start work at 7, and it's 4 minutes to 4 currently, so in a little bit of a higher pressure situation than usual. But so if I'm able to pull through and record the other 2 things I want to do today, that being GameCube and what's the other thing? I have a notepad document open. GameCube and Minecraft Hardcore, if I'm able to record those today as well, and have them all exported and everything uploaded and scheduled by the end of tonight, like when I get in, I will be chuffed with myself. With that said, I can't think of a place where to actually put down this rug, because I think every room has a rug in already, which is a slight bit alarming. Yeah, you've got a massive Halloween rug in, and like my dream bed, so... Where do we throw you? Easter room's a bit empty. I said to clean the Easter room out, didn't I? Okay, I need to work on that then. Now, we could do it now, towards the latter end of the episode. It's nothing stopping us. No war that says otherwise. Okay, so spread out. Can I? Yes, I figured as much. Too many rugs in here. Ugh. The difficulty of choice, ladies and gentlemen. It's at least the basement. I really hope I can fit it in here because I want to see what it looks like, and I can't lay rugs out outside, which I think was a missed opportunity personally, but we won't get into that. Okay, so spread that. There's no space. What do you mean? What do you mean? Thank you. Oh, bit tacky, but oh well. With that said, though, I spy 2 items I would like to very quickly well, 3 items actually. Right, so espresso maker, stand mixer, and microwave. I want those for the counter. Okay, so I keep going on the wrong thing. Right, espresso maker first. God, again, okay, espresso maker. Order that, then microwave. I mean, it's easy enough. Just I have to remind myself of the last one because I'm aging like that. I could do a mini fridge, but it doesn't have like the same dynamic aspect, you know. Right, we'll throw the guys we've ordered back down. Microwave, and I should put the mixer back on as well. Stand mixer, okay. And then if I can position myself right, espresso maker on the floor, perfectly. Okay, so stand mixer. Order that as well, and I think that'd be quite like a nice way to round out our little place we've been working on. Okay, FHIJKLMNOPQRS. HIJKLMNOP stand mixer. Oh, right, we have to order that next time when I can remember, so you know what, we'll throw this in my pocket and then I'll probably run into it and it'll like jolt my memory, so it's clever. Oh, with that said though, I'm aware that we're only coming up on 19 minutes, but I do think it is fitting to end this episode soon. As I said, I'm quite pressed to record stuff considering I'm visiting Dan Howell and I'm busy tonight, so I may actually send the episode now. Bang on 4 PM, 3 hours left to get 2 videos done and start exporting everything else and still enjoy myself and have food. Join us next episode for what will probably be a spring cleaning-esque episode. We're going to deal with this. But until that time, all that side, thanks for watching guys, my name's been Neremik and peace, out.